So I'm here with Devin St.Jean. He's a member of the Lower Columbia Baseball Club and also a Mark Morris Monarch. So, Devin, first question I have for you, you're a catcher. What are some of the things you do to condition your body to handle that? Because, it's a lot of punishment on your legs and your knees. So what are things that you do specifically?
Well, I've been catching ever since I was a kid, so I'm kind of used to the whole squatting idea. But usually to keep up on it without getting sore or anything, I usually just do squats and power cleans, all the things that you need to keep your legs in shape. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of necessary almost.
Okay. And then you do go to Mark Morris here in Longview. And Longview's a baseball town. You just kind of know it. People love the sport. Do you kind of feel that, growing up here in this area, kind of saying, you know what, this is a town that really, cares about baseball and that type of stuff?
It's a small town, but usually we have some good athletes here. It's tough competition. I have a lot of fun playing baseball here because I grew up like most of these guys, and we've been together most of the time through my career, I guess you could say.
And and Mark Morris has had a few guys that have gone on to play, 4-year schools. A lot of guys move on to LCC. I just think of a few guys who have been, some power hitters who have even come through and stuff. So it's kind of neat to kind of see there's kind of a tradition of guys moving on to the next level.
Well, yeah, it's not usually the scouts come down to Longview area because it's not really that big of a town and it's not really known, I guess.
Yeah.
But there have been some good players like Ryan Littlefield. He's really good. I didn't grow up with him or anything, but I've heard of him, which is kind of a big deal around here.
Yeah, for those of you who haven't heard, Ryan Littlefield did an interview with me a couple years ago, and he hit a home run that I think is still flying around the earth at this point. He's got some big bombs. But so Devin, one of the questions I have for you, to be at this level, you have to have someone who's inspired you or pushed you to be better. So who in your life has been that pushing force, that inspiration?
Well, I'm going to have to say my parents because, at the beginning, I wasn't really sure, what I wanted to do when I was younger. And then I started playing, baseball in, my backyard and stuff. And I got, used to it, and I got the feel. And then I kind of wanted to play, for reals. And I did, and I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun.
Awesome. So, kind of grow up, kids always look at different players and mimic their batting stances, that type of stuff. But is there a player you've looked at and say, you know what, I kind of want to mimic their style and the way they approach the game?
Honestly, ever since Mike Trout started playing baseball, he's been kind of an inspiration to me because he's, really good. He's fast, he's a power hitter, and he's base hitter at the same time. So it's kind of all those three things come together and make a good player. So I've been kind of, following his mechanics and stuff, and it's been pretty well with me, I guess.
Yeah, I would say best player in the game right now, and yeah, he's a great one to follow. So growing up, you have Mike Trout now, but is there another player that as a kid you looked at and go, wow, that was my favorite player growing up?
He's not too big of a deal now, but it used to be Ichiro because he was the main Mariner player that everyone looked forward to and everyone looked forward to seeing. And he's been an inspiration to me kind of too. When I was younger, I copied his stance and I did one of those drag bunts he used to do every once in a while. So I got kind of hooked to him, I guess you could say.
Yeah, definitely a player that a lot of guys have enjoyed watching. So looking at both short term and long term, what things do you hope to accomplish with baseball?
Well, long term, if I got a scholarship opportunities and all those kind of things, I'd continue to play. But I want to be a pilot when I'm older, so it's gonna take a lot more schooling than just college, and I kind of need to stay focused on that kind of thing. So if I don't get a scholarship, then I might as well just pursue my career.
Awesome. That's always nice to have a good plan like that. Yeah. And then you have a lot of kids, T-ball, minor, those younger ages who look up to you, even being a high school player. What advice would you have for kids who want to be their best?
Stay safe and don't do anything stupid that could ruin your career, and just always have fun in baseball fields, and don't ever drop your head because that's going to cost you in the future.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much.
No problem.